9 luxury items that scream, "I'm trying too hard" in 2019. A Silicon Valley billionaire walked into a Hermès store in Paris. He was wearing a $40 Casio watch. The new sales associate immediately dismissed him, directing him toward more accessible brands. What she didn't know? He'd just sold his company for $2.3 billion, and he was about to spend $400,000 in that store. But here's the thing, he didn't buy what you'd expect. Because according to luxury insiders, wealth whispers. And there are 9 items that scream so loudly, they've become the universal red flags of people desperately trying to look rich. Items that actual billionaires won't touch. Items that cost a fortune, but signal exactly the opposite of what buyers intend. The psychology of trying too hard. To understand what screams trying too hard, you first need to understand the luxury industry's dirtiest secret. It's not about quality anymore, it's about signaling. In 2007, researchers at Harvard Business School conducted a study that changed how we understand luxury consumption. They discovered something called conspicuous consumption anxiety, the fear that your wealth won't be recognized unless you broadcast it. And luxury brands? They weaponized this fear into a $380 billion industry. But here's where it gets interesting. Real wealth, generational wealth, billion-dollar wealth, operates on entirely different principles. I spoke with 3 luxury goods consultants who work exclusively with ultra-high net worth clients. Their annual fee just to consult? $250,000. And they all said the same thing. The fastest way to spot someone faking wealth is to look at what they're desperately showing you. So let's break down the 9 items that insiders say are dead giveaways. Item number 1. Logo-covered designer bags. That Louis Vuitton bag covered in logos, the Gucci belt with the massive double G buckle. Here's what luxury insiders won't tell you. These are called entry-level luxury items. They're specifically designed for people who want everyone to know they bought something expensive. In 2022, LVMH, the parent company of Louis Vuitton, generated $86 billion in revenue. Want to know what percentage came from these logo-heavy items? According to internal reports leaked to Business of Fashion, 64%. But here's the kicker. Less than 8% of their ultra-high net worth clients buy them. One personal shopper who works with clients worth over $100 million told me, "My clients want pieces so subtle, only 5 people in the world would recognize them. A monogram defeats the entire purpose." Real luxury? It's a Bottega Veneta bag with no logos. A Loro Piana cashmere coat with invisible branding. Items that cost more, but signal less. Item number 2. Brand new luxury watches with stickers still on. Walk into any high-end restaurant in Dubai, Miami or Singapore and you'll spot them. Rolex Submariners with the protective stickers still attached. Audemars Piguet Royal Oaks with the plastic wrap visible. The owner thinks it says, "This is so expensive, I'm preserving it." What it actually says, "I just bought this and I need you to know it's real." A watch collector who owns 47 pieces worth a combined $12 million explained it perfectly. Stickers are for flipping, not wearing. If you're wearing stickers, you're treating a tool like an investment, which means you probably over-leveraged to buy it. Here's the insider detail. Serious collectors remove stickers immediately. Why? Because vintage watches, the ones that actually appreciate, gain value through provenance and wear patterns, not mint condition. That 1960s Patek Philippe worth $500,000, it's scratched, worn, and tells a story. Item number 3. Luxury cars with custom license plates about wealth. Rich guy. Cash out. Paid full. In 2023, the UK's DVLA reported that personalised plates related to wealth were among the most requested and the most mocked in luxury car communities. One Ferrari dealership manager in London told me something fascinating. "Our clients worth over £50 million. They either have standard plates or plates so obscure you'd never connect them to wealth. It's the £200,000 a year guys who want Boss One." But here's where it gets really interesting. There's an entire underground economy of people leasing luxury cars specifically to create social media content. In Los Angeles, you can rent a Lamborghini for $1,500 a day. The average renter? They make $60,000 a year. And what's the first thing they do? Add a custom plate for the photos. Real wealth? It's driving a 15-year-old Land Rover Defender that's been perfectly maintained and costs more than a new Range Rover. But wait, remember that billionaire from the beginning? The one who walked into Hermès wearing a Casio? What he actually bought reveals everything about how real luxury works, and it's not what you think. Item number 4. Designer sneakers that cost more than dress shoes. $1,200. Balenciaga Triple S sneakers. $800. Golden Goose sneakers that are pre-distressed to look old. Let that sink in. You're paying $800 for shoes that are deliberately made to look worn out. A fashion consultant who works with tech billionaires told me, the sneaker obsession is pure nouveau riche. Old money wouldn't be caught dead in $1,000 sneakers. They're wearing $400 Balutis that will last 20 years. Here's the tell. Luxury sneakers depreciate instantly. You can't resell them. They're not investments. They're just expensive, which makes them perfect for people who want to show spending power without actual wealth strategy. Item number 5. Visible luxury tech. Gold iPhones, diamond AirPods. In 2016, a company called Gold's Genie sold 24-karat gold iPhones for $3,500. Their biggest market? Middle managers in emerging economies who wanted to flex on social media. You know who doesn't buy gold iPhones? Actual gold mine owners. A wealth manager who handles $4 billion in assets explained, "My clients use technology as tools, not jewelry. A gold iPhone is like a gold hammer. It misses the entire point. The real luxury in tech? Having someone else manage it for you. Having a digital assistant. Having systems so seamless you never touch your phone in public." Item number 6. Champagne bottles with sparklers in nightclubs. $2,000 for a bottle of champagne that costs $60 retail. Delivered with sparklers, dry ice, and a parade of servers. This might be the purest distillation of trying too hard ever created. One nightclub owner in Miami told me something remarkable. Our biggest spenders, the guys dropping $50,000 a night, specifically request no sparklers, no parade. They don't want attention. It's the $2,000 a night guys who want the show. Here's the psychology. Real wealth seeks privacy. Fake wealth seeks witnesses. So if these are the items that scream trying too hard, what do actual billionaires buy? What does real quiet luxury look like? The answer surprised even me. Item number 7. Luxury items bought on credit or payment plans. Here's something the luxury industry doesn't advertise. You can now buy a $3,000 Gucci bag on a payment plan. Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay, they've all partnered with luxury brands. And in 2023, 34% of luxury purchases in the US were made using buy now, pay later services. 34%. A financial advisor who worked with ultra-wealthy families put it bluntly, if you're financing a handbag, it's not a luxury, it's a liability. The tell? Real luxury buyers pay cash. Not because they can't get credit, but because they view luxury as discretionary spending from excess capital, not debt. Item number 8. Limited edition items that aren't actually limited. Supreme releases a limited edition hoodie. Only 5,000 made. Resells for $800. Except Supreme releases 47 limited edition items per season. So how limited is it really? This is what insiders call manufactured scarcity, creating false exclusivity to drive demand. And people desperate to signal wealth, they fall for it every time. A luxury brand strategist revealed, true limited editions don't announce they're limited. A Hermès Birkin? They make them. They just don't make them for you. That's real scarcity. Item number 9. Luxury items bought purely for social media. The private jet photo shoot. The Rolex unboxing. The Lamborghini rental video. In 2023, a study by Bain & Company found that 41% of luxury purchases by people under 35 were influenced by social media validation. Influenced by. Not inspired by. Influenced by. One social media forensics expert I spoke with, someone who verifies wealth for fraud investigations, told me, "I can spot a fake rich person in 3 posts. They show the item, not the lifestyle. Real wealth is in the background, not the foreground." The ultimate tell? When the luxury item is the only luxury thing in the photo.
The real luxury paradox.
So let's go back to that billionaire in Hermès, the one wearing the $40 Casio watch. What did he actually buy? Nothing for himself. He spent $400,000 on gifts for his employees. Specifically, he bought 40 Hermès ties at $10,000 each. Ties with no visible branding in classic patterns that would last decades. And that's the paradox of real luxury. It's not about you. It's not about being seen. It's about quality so high, only you know it's there. The luxury insiders I spoke with all agreed on one thing. Wealth whispers, insecurity shouts. Those 9 items, they're not bad because they're expensive. They're red flags because they prioritize signaling over substance. They're bought to be seen, not used. They're investments in perception, not quality. Real luxury is invisible. It's the cashmere lining no one sees, the hand stitching no one notices, the craftsmanship that outlives trends. So here's my question for you. Are you buying luxury or buying validation? If this changed how you see the luxury industry, subscribe, because next week we're exposing the $50 billion counterfeit luxury market and how some authentic items in stores aren't what you think. Wealth whispers. Make sure you're listening. Real wealth whispers, fake wealth shouts. The luxury industry depends on you never knowing the difference. Now you do. This is Luxury Unmasked.